is going on, everybody? It is that time for another episode of Ask Hunters for Life. And this is all brought on by you guys. You guys weren't asking us questions. We obviously would not be able to do this. Before we get into that, first off, was having problems with the GoPro Hero 5. Spent like 2.5 hours on the phone with customer support. Could not understand the person, let alone figure out the problem. Kind of got the GoPro Hero 5 working, but what I always want to do, we've been watching a lot of other duck hunting videos, and a lot of people put the camera behind the blind, kind of overlooking everything. Makes it a lot more stable. The only problem is when you put it like 10 foot up on a pole, you want to use a camera when you go out to retrieve ducks or, you know, do any B-roll or anything of that nature. It's just a pain in the butt. So we got GoPro Hero 6 to go behind us, and since my Hero 5 is not reliable for a long time recording, we're just going to use that one for fetching ducks. Maybe mount it to the gun and take a couple shots or, you know, whatever it may be. So yeah, pretty excited about that. Solid investment. Okay, next investment. Oh, no, that didn't make sense. Next thing, a lot of people have been asking, if you guys want to pick up Hunters for Life hats, we're actually out of these ones temporarily. We're going to get some more. But we do have ladies' hats still. Or if you want to pick up Hunters for Life t-shirts, we got the black ones and orange ones. HuntersForLife.com. Go to this. I think there's a store, shop. I want to say store, but super simple to figure out. And also, there's been some confusion with this, but if you guys are interested in donating to our nonprofit, also super simple. HuntersForLife.com. There is a donate now tab right on the homepage. Just click that. Follow the few short little instructions, and much appreciated if you do that. Okay. Might as well start answering some questions. Get over to the old YouTube real quick. Starting off with some gold here. Eric Jurdy wants to know, in your opinion, what is the best freshwater tasting fish other than walleye? And that, my friend, give me a second. A lot of people already know the answer to this one. Is a burbot. The ugliest, the smelliest, the slimiest, but hands down the best freshwater tasting fish out there. If you don't know what a burbot is, Google it. They're kind of a cross between like a dogfish and a snakehead and a catfish, all rolled into a big ball of smelly slime. Thank you for that question, Eric. Okay, this is gonna get butchered. Fatimi Galami. I apologize, brother. But they want to know, where do I suggest for a beginner to go fishing? If you're a beginner, I'm going to assume you potentially don't have a boat. I would say kind of just wander around until, you know, you see somebody else fishing, ask them what they're catching, ask them what they're using, kind of just pick their brain. Boat ramps are always super easy. If you got friends that live on a lake, you know, worming a bobber behind, you know, off their dock or whatever, definitely go with live bait your first time, because you're going to be likely to catch more fish with live bait than using any fancy bass lures or anything of that nature. Hopefully that was helpful. It would be nice if I knew where you were from. Maybe I could point you into a better direction. But thank you for that question, my friend. This is a very interesting YouTube name. It says Castle My Asshole, but it says Castle My Asshole, ASTLE. He wants to know, when are you going to give away the MTB and LTV boxes? These things, oh yonder. And that those we are giving away at 5,000 subscribers. Long ways away from now, but you guys keep spreading the word. The sooner you guys keep telling more of your friends about our YouTube channel, the more people subscribe, the sooner we get to give you guys a whole bunch of free stuff. And that's only some of the prizes. We're going to get some better ones by then. You guys want a new GoPro Hero 6? Nah, just kidding. Well, thank you for that question, Castle My Asshole. Tyler Robinson wants to know, what is your favorite lake trout? What is your favorite lake trout lure? There's more to this question. If you're trolling, we've done very, very well on spoons in the orange, black, and gold variety. As far as jigging goes, the heaviest jig you can get away, or the lightest jig you can get away with and still keep your jig down at the bottom, and insanely deep insanely deep depths with just a chunk of like sucker belly or cut bait or anything of that nature. Flashers and flies trolling too have been effective. I said good. Thank you, Tyler Robinson, for that question, my friend. Related Fishing wants to know, is MTB a good investment or should he just go to the store? If you live where I live, I'd say it's a good investment because Gander Mountain's out of business, and that was about the only big place to buy tackle. We got two little tackle shops up here, which they're good. They got a bunch of stuff, but not Gander Mountain, Cabela's, or Bass Pro quality. And I do enjoy the mystery tackle box and the lucky tackle box. To be completely honest, as far as the last few months go, and I get the mystery tackle box pro box, guys. It's for professionals, and then just a standard lucky tackle box. But the last few months, I honest to God, because these are $25, or the MTBs are $25, and the LTB is $20. And I've been more impressed probably in the last 2 to 3 months with the lucky tackle box than with the mystery tackle box. I'm not sponsored by either, so I feel like I'm allowed to say all of that. But I'd go with either one. It's kind of cool, it's like Christmas every month when it gets shipped. You don't really know what you're gonna get. You didn't know, there's something in there, and it's all. Maybe you get a new bait, new style of bait you haven't tried before. Like there's the one that I got for my first box. Believe it or not, I just cleaned the whole workspace not too long ago. Getting messy, quit. Oh. This is one of the baits I got out of my first MTB with about like giant hooks that you could probably tow a full-size pickup truck with. That's going for fall pike if I use it. It's in a bass box, but I would recommend going with LTB. It's cheaper. Feel it out. If you don't like it, go to MTB. If you don't like that, get both of them. Right now, it's almost winter time here. We've had snow a few days so far. We're supposed to get like a couple inches tonight or something crazy like that. But we're pretty much, with duck season being here, we're pretty much done with bass fishing. So we're mostly just still ordering them to give them to you guys for supporting us. Pretty fair deal. Anything and everything wants to know, when is the next giveaway? The next big one is at 5,000. I'm pretty sure we're sneaking in 12 prizes though here at 3,000. The secret, so don't tell anyone, but tell them they can subscribe to win things. Thank you, anything and everything. We got a good one. Jay Joswick would like to know, what fish finder do you use for ice fishing? I'm looking to get one without breaking the bank for this season. Leaning towards the budget-friendly Garmin Striker 4 portable kit. Honest to God, Jay, I honestly didn't even know that Garmin made fish finders. I went with the Lowrance. My first fish finder was a Lowrance Chirp 5. Yeah, Lowrance Chirp 5, which is basically your standard, your standard boat fish finder, but it's got the converter kit, comes with the battery pack and the ice transducer and all that kind of stuff. 5-inch display screen, and I think mine was about $500 or $600, and it was all right. It seemed towards the second season I had it, I was having some problems with it. It wasn't always marking all the fish, or I'd have to turn it off or reset the settings or do a whole bunch of just headache type stuff to get it to work properly. But this year I'm going with the I do not recommend this one if you're trying to be budget friendly, because this is insane. But I'm going with the Markham RT9 9-inch screen, portable tablet screen. You can take it out and use it as navigation mount to your snowmobile, 4-wheeler, whatever. Fish finder, Navionics, GPS, and underwater camera, all in one unit for a whopping like 1,200 fun coupons. But as far as reliability goes, I know nothing about this Garmin that you're talking about, but I would recommend an older model of Markham, just your regular digital, either digital or analog. Just I'm blanking on the word. your regular circle with the lines, you know, that show your lure and then the fish come up. There's a word for it, but I can't think of what it is. But yeah, I don't know, or maybe that mark. I'm gonna have to look into this Garmin thing you're talking about. Thank you for that question, Jay, my brother. Our buddy Thomas Hagar would like to know, what is your favorite thing to hunt? Drumroll, please. Duck hunting. Well, I love deer hunting. You know, I grew up in a very more suburban-y type area. I can say that, Metro Detroit area, Oakland County, when I was a kid. So we had city bucks literally everywhere. I mean, deer absolutely everywhere. I could literally walk basically across the street from my house and go deer hunting. So growing up in high school, I loved deer hunting, but came up here to the UP and there's virtually, at least maybe I suck at deer hunting, but there's virtually not very many deer up here. And as far as making videos and getting people into hunting, duck hunting is the way to go, because you're at least 99.9% guaranteed to see at least one duck. One duck every time. You might not shoot at it, but you're going to at least see one duck. You don't have to be quiet. You know, you can talk with whoever's out with you. And it's just a lot more action, a lot more fun. So I love duck hunting, if you can tell. 2 shotguns. Wow, I hate this. 2 shotguns behind me. Ammo belt. Got a solid weekend of duck hunting coming up. Got our buddy coming up. Gonna go put the hammer down. I don't know. No vids. When is the next video? Or when is the next giveaway? That is at 5,000 for the big one. Buddy Brock Cooper would like to know, when am I traveling next? Long distance travel. I mean, this Thanksgiving, we're going down to diver duck hunt with a buddy down in lower Michigan. That's like 7 hours, but I don't really consider that traveling because we make that trip quite often over Thanksgiving time to see the family, all that good stuff. Big trip. We are going to southern Missouri this March to hopefully put the absolute beat down on some snow geese. Literally, I got to show you guys this. Oh. This is the case of ammo that we got just for regular ducks. Federal 3-inch 2-shot. 8 boxes left. That should get us through the last like 3 weeks of the season. Holy lads, these ones are heavy though. But for this snow goose hunt, this is like a completely unbelievable thing. Oh my god. We have 2 cases, Federal Premium 3.5-inch BB, 12 gauge rounds, 500 shells. So with my accuracy, I'll probably be able to shoot 20 snow geese. No, but yeah, it's either really, really good or really, really bad. But we're hoping for really, really good. It's been like 10, probably even more than 10 years since I've done this. I'm stoked. We typically do an ice fishing trip every spring break, but after falling through the ice last spring break, we're gonna keep it to a field. We're gonna go goose hunt a field. Sounds like a little safer option. Thank you, Brock Cooper, for that question, my friend. Okay, this guy wants a shout out on Instagram. Go follow the Bass Shack, _Bass_Shack. He wants to know, what is your all-time favorite bass lure? Baby bass, Senko worm, 5-inch, wacky style, Texas rigged, weightless, or 1/8 to 3/4 ounce. No. It's a 1/2 ounce. Not God. Took an exam today. Head's not working. 1/4 ounce to 3/8 ounce bullet sinker fixed above the hook. Cannot beat it. It's very, very effective. Goby or baby bass. I don't know what I'm thinking right now, but Goby or baby bass Senko. Or rainbow trout if it's real desperate. Thank you, Bass Shack. Our buddy Joe Millette says he lives up in Marquette County. He wants to know, where are some good ponds and lakes to fish this time of year. As far as ponds go, we don't really have ponds. Mossy Pillow Pond, but that's a long ways away. and private property, and the guy that owns it probably will shoot you. Lakes? I don't know what you're trying to fish for. But this time of year, I will tell you what, brother, Deer Lake is absolutely on fire. You can go out there, even from shore, with your eyes closed, casting backwards, and put the absolute hammer down on some very, very nice walleye and pike. Now, you cannot keep them out of there, but you can catch the living heck out of them. If you got a boat, go to Dead River Basin up in Negaunee. Smallmouth are snapping in this beautiful fall weather we got. Dad Mystery Redneck, what's up, brother? He wants to know where the perch are in Ogon's Bay. When you figure that one out, you let me know, because I don't have the slightest idea. Fished there once, and it was for smallmouth bass, not for perch. Did catch my personal best, and then break my personal best, like a 4 and a 4.8 out of there, which was pretty awesome. Then we found out about the new spot, and I've broken my personal best in the same spot like 6 times since then. Ready for this spring. Catch a couple more slaunch smallies. Chugging along. This is a very, very, very loaded question. Tyler Rogney wants to know, how much does it usually cost to start goose/duck hunting? It doesn't cost that much to start, but the second you start, you are absolutely freaking screwed. Because then it's pretty much, I mean, there's no such thing as a savings account after that. There's no such thing as disposable link. You don't have any money left over when, like, July starts rolling around and you're starting to think about, September 1st, early goose, or October 1st when duck season opened up this year. But I mean, really, to get started, you could get away with, for the early season, especially if you're not diver duck hunting, if you're just hunting for mallards and puddlers and stuff like that. You need a shotgun, Mossberg 500, Remington 870, whatever it may be. Usually, you can get them for around $300 to $400. 12 gauge, you can get away with 20 gauge, but get a 12 gauge. You're gonna need camo now. A lot of the times, deer hunting gear, if you got it or whatever, can convert over, but you're definitely gonna want a waterproof camo jacket. Waders, so that's probably looking at another $300, $400 there. You're getting a dozen mallard decoys, especially get them Texas rigged. $100, $150 there. It adds up quick, brother. But I definitely recommend getting into it. But don't get into it yourself. Find somebody in your area that goes goes hunting, and go with them. Get hooked on it, and then you won't feel as guilty when you keep seeing zeros in your bank account every time the money rolls in. Thank you, Tyler, for that question. I was waiting for somebody to ask. That was a good one. All right. I have to answer this one. Our good buddy over at Marquette Adventure Guide Service. If you are traveling or live in Marquette County and would like to go river or ice fishing, Marquette Adventure Guide Service is your guy. I believe his link is down in the description. Give him a subscribe. Let him know that we sent him. There's a story behind this one. He goes, "Did you see that black bear on the side of the road riding a bicycle pulling a trash can?" Okay, so me and him, we're going out to go spring turkey hunting this last spring, and beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky, sunny. We're driving down the highway, and yeah, he goes, "There's a bear up in the road." I'm looking, I see something that looks like it could potentially be a bear. I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool. Get a little closer." He goes, "No, it's a coyote." Okay, what? Big size difference, but who knows? I can't see it really. No, it's a bear. No, coyote. We get up closer to this thing. It is literally a human being on a bicycle towing a little trailer with a garbage can in it. Black bears. Thank you, brother. Go check him out. Incredible guy, incredible guide. He will get you onto the fish, especially this ice fishing, because I'll be helping him out. Another one from Dat Mystery Redneck. He wants to know where he goes ice fishing around Munising. Looking for some good eats, he says. Munising Bay, get out there, figure it out. Follow the groups of guys, catch your whitefish, your splake, cohos if you can find them. Burbot at night, best eats there are. And let me know when you go out there. We'll get out there and we'll see what we can do. Great question from our buddy Natural Medic. He wants to know if you've already won a giveaway, can you still win another one in the future? And the question is, heck yes, you can, brother. This guy comments on like all of our videos too, so he's got a pretty good chance of winning another one. More comments, the better, because we randomly scroll through the videos. I've said this a billion times. Randomly scroll down to the videos, click on a video, scroll through the comments, pick one, and then that's one of the winners. And we got a bunch of winners coming up, so. Clowns Outdoors wants to know, do I ever stream fish for steelhead or salmon? And if so, what setup do I use? Biggest treble hook you can find. No, I'm just kidding. I really don't often. I have a few buddies that are like diehards into it, and every now and again they're able to talk me into going, and then I go and I remember why I don't do it anymore. No, I'm just kidding, but I don't do very good when I go to the river unless it's like the first 2 weeks of trout season. After that, I'm about all rivered out typically. But this would be a great question for Marquette Adventures because he actually is guiding steelhead, and that salmon's pretty much over right now, from what I believe. But I've done good in the past. I caught some really nice steelhead. I get like one every other year, but typically on spawn, and then I've just drifting spawn off the bottom, and then we got a spot right down the road from my house where hammered some pink salmon like 2 or 3 years ago, just literally just drifting crawlers on a bobber through like the same hole. But if not, I think Mike swears by the your size 4. I want to say size 4 bright colored maps. Just, I mean, it sucks when you're in a very snaggy river and you lose your tackle like $5 at a time as opposed to like 5 cents. But yeah, I'm not really the guy to ask for steelhead or salmon advice. Ooh. Our good buddy Kirk's Outdoors wants to know if I could have one rod and reel set up for all species of fish, what would it be? I'd probably go with like a 7.6, 7.2 to like 7.6. Heavy or maybe medium heavy. Probably a heavy like loose bait caster or something like that with a decent reel and like 65-pound braid. So, catch sharks on it too. Oh, that's a tough question. Thank you for that question though, Kirky boy. Okay. Novids wants to know what is my favorite place to buy high quality baits. And most of the things that I order online, not from MTB or LTB, come from Tackle Warehouse. Incredible shipping, usually gets there pretty quick, and they have an absolutely redonkulous selection of baits, so you can typically get anything you could ever imagine / need / want. It's all there at Tackle Warehouse. Not sponsored by them, unfortunately. Okay. Well, that's about all the questions we got for this one. If you guys want a shout out feature, whatever you want to call it, in the next episode of Ask Hunters for Life, leave a question down in the comment section that you would like us to answer. We'll do our best to answer it. We'll answer it. Just put it down. It doesn't even matter how dumb it is. But yeah. So if you guys want to pick up not this hat because we're out of these temporarily. One of these badass pink Hunters for Life hats, maybe a Hunters for Life t-shirt. Comes in orange and black. Go over to huntersforlife.com. Links down in the description. Also, if you'd like to send us a donation that, we try to do everything as economically as possible. It takes about $20 to take a kid fishing for the first time, get them equipped, get them a little combo, rod and reel combo, buy them a little Happy Meal, and send them off as a happy new fisherman. We got a bunch of stuff playing this ice fishing season, which is still going to be rather affordable because you don't really need you don't need all that much to go ice fishing. But as you know us with my duck hunting collection, we have everything over the top. So yeah, if you want to send us a donation, huntersforlife.com, click on the Donate Now tab. That'll bring you through a couple quick steps. Super simple. If you got any questions on how to do anything, hit us up, email, comment, direct message, Snapchat, whatever it may be. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. Yeah, pretty stoked. I just looked over and saw this again. Pretty stoked to get this bad lad out in the field. I only had my other one for like not even like 6 months before it took a poopy. So I bought. They roped me into buying the 3-year protection plan at Best Buy. Hopefully this ups the quality of the duck hunting videos. You guys have really been seeming to like those. We're giving a lot more views lately on the duck hunting videos than the fishing videos. So I'm going to keep doing that. But I think that's about all I got to say on that topic. As always, guys, thank you so much for your support and happy adventures.